So you probably came to this video because you are curious how to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in 1 month. Good morning from Bangkok, Thailand. It is almost noon actually. Kind of have a little bit of a late start today, but we're gonna find some breakfast and then get on with the day. So let's go see what we can find. Good. Best drink on earth right here. So we grabbed some chicken and rice and some tom from this lady that is on Pechaburi Soy 31, I believe, every day. And I've been going to her for chicken and rice now for the last 7 months. Yeah, I was thinking about going to the gym, but dude, that over there looks like some problematic weather. So I'm actually going to question whether that's a good idea or not. So let's see what happens. The weather is not looking promising at all. I feel raindrops. Rain. Well, we're gonna walk a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully it just miraculously ends up going around us. Well, I'm gonna go over some of the things that I think are the most important in securing your first 1,000 subscribers, because I just went for this myself and was able to do it in about 20 days. And when I started my YouTube channel, I was just posting videos to post videos over the course of a few months, and I only gained like 30 subscribers. Well, then I took a couple years off and I came back to it after I moved, and I said, you know what? I think I have a good opportunity and amazing things here to go over. I think I could actually make some decent content and get to 1,000 subscribers quick. So I did some research and tried to figure out what are all of the most important components when it comes to actually getting 1,000 subscribers and then growing from there. And I've learned a lot, but there's still a lot for me to learn and a lot for me to improve, to continue to grow. But I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned in the last 28 days that helped me go from 30 subscribers to 1,000 just overnight. Dude, so my gym is about 6 kilometers that direction into the storm. Do I want to risk it and try to make it to the train without getting stormed on? Shoot. But I think we're gonna wing it, see what happens. Hopefully I can make it to the train without getting completely doused in water. So some things to keep in mind if you want to grow your YouTube channel in the first month to 1,000 subscribers. It's not unrealistic at all. I happened to do it in 20 days, and most of that growth was actually done in a 12-hour period. I made one video that actually ended up getting good traction and had a lot of views, and I got a huge number of subscribers from that video, but also the impressions, click through or whatever, where people went from that video to other videos and then subscribed. So that one video brought me from just under 100 subscribers to 1,000 in 12 hours. And ever since then, I've gone from 1,000 to around 1,100 over maybe the last 5 days or so. So I continue to gradually grow. So what are some of the things that I had to do to get more views on YouTube? One of them was making content not only for myself, not only what I enjoy doing, but making content that you would assume that the audience that you're targeting would want to watch. So there's obviously different like genres of content that can all be made from like the same topic. You can make something that is like a memory to yourself, And then you can also make a video that is more targeted towards an audience that you don't personally know, and try to grab their attention as much as possible and keep them on that video and potentially get them to hit the subscribe button or click through to the next video. And so when you're making a video, you want to come up with a good topic and execute it properly, so you're keeping your audience in mind. Also, when you're making a video, try to ensure that you're making a video of decent quality, because YouTube tries to push higher quality content, you know, 4K, more than like 1080 for example. And when I was making 1080 videos for a short period of time there, I noticed that the quality on YouTube, the 1080 quality, was significantly worse than just watching the video on my computer, like through its original file. So I feel like YouTube is actually like downgrading the quality of 1080 videos, and they look worse after they're uploaded on YouTube. There's a lot of people out there that specifically filter for 4K video, and you might lose those people immediately off the bat just because you're not making a video that is high enough of quality that they may prefer to watch. I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but unfortunately that is kind of the case. Every day. Another thing to keep in mind is the tags that you use. Make sure that you are using tags that actually are related to the type of content that you're making. So people that, you know, end up in front of this thumbnail, you know, it's like a topic that they're interested in, so they'll click on it, watch the video, and maybe subscribe. Because if you're using tags that are completely unrelated to whatever the content is that you're covering, YouTube might share it in front of the wrong audience, and then there may be 15,000 impressions and 20 views, because if they don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch it. Another thing that is extremely important is, and probably more important than even the quality of the video, is the thumbnail and the title, because this is the first thing that people see when they come across your content in their news feed, and it determines whether they actually click on it or not. And obviously the quality of the content is important as well, but if you have a bad thumbnail and a bad title and obviously bad tags, people aren't going to click it, and the right audience is not going to be exposed to your content, and it's going to take you forever to grow your channel, if you even get the opportunity to grow. Some advice that people will give you is, when you are making content, to always be yourself. And of course, this is kind of true, but also remember that some of the #1 content creators on the platform and on any platform out there are actually a lot different in person than they are on camera. I think that a lot of these people, they study other content creators and they try to figure out the type of personality that tends to attract the most viewers and keep them coming back. And over time they develop kind of a camera personality. They're different in front of the camera, and it's just the way that it is. It's not necessarily being fake. Remember that YouTube and TikTok and all these videos are for entertainment purposes, similar to a movie. So people are going to have to potentially put on a different face when they're filming than how they would actually act in real life. It's just a part of the industry. One thing that I personally want to work on myself is my camera face. I naturally don't smile that much when I talk, and we're just gonna risk it and cross this road right here. 0 fucks given. Run. Okay. Woo! So for me, I'm not to that extreme where I actually have multiple different personalities on different platforms, because that just happens to be what works for me. But I'm just the way that I am, and I talk the way I talk. And some people say that I always look a little bit too serious, but I'm having a good time. I just feel like it is super unnatural for me to smile and talk at the same time. There's people out there that smile as they talk and la-di-da-da, but I try that. It doesn't feel right. So yeah, it was definitely raining here a minute ago. So all right, so we just got off the train at Un Station. And now it's just a short walk, at least short in my opinion. Some people would say that it's kind of long, but to the gym from here and get in a little workout. That was me like 15 years ago. Now, another thing to keep in mind, super important, and that would be consistency. And this needs to be looked at in multiple different ways. You need to be consistent in your uploads. Don't upload every day for 2 weeks and then take 3 months off, and then upload once a week for a month and then take another month off. Make sure that you're uploading in a consistent time frame. If it's once a month, once a week, once a day, because consistency obviously helps you grow. That's going to get you monetized faster and grow your audience faster. But also being consistent in the type of content that you put out, because if you're starting off as a travel vlogger and people are subbing to you and following you because of that, and then all of a sudden you turn into some sort of freaking bodybuilder channel or something, people are going to leave your channel. So if you have multiple different interests, it's better off that you build multiple different channels. Something that you can do if you have the time to do this is maybe research kind of the general area that you are in and try to figure out what videos and what topics are trending and getting views in that area. Or obviously the content, the type of content that you do. You know, if you like review cars, or you know, if you're a bodybuilder, or if you're a travel person, do the research and try to figure out what kind of content is actually taking off and going like semi-viral, if not viral, and maybe take the time to, you know, take some of these ideas and recreate your own video that's similar to it. I basically realized that Sukhumvit was an extremely searched word on YouTube, and I was kind of like, what can I do in Sukhumvit? And I guess just kind of a general review, my opinion of the area was all it took to make a video that was able to push me to 1,000 subscribers. And just be consistent, be patient, go out and engage, try to engage with other channels and comment, and you know, don't just kind of revolve your whole life around your channel, because if you go out and engage with other people, then a lot of these people may have the same type of content as you, and they may follow you back, and boom. Other than those kind of key things, like, there's not a lot more to it. It's not like there's some hidden secret that's gonna get you 1 million subscribers overnight. Obviously, the type of quality or the type of content and the quality can play a factor into it, but that's not always even the case. There's people that go viral over stupid and they have 1 million subs overnight because of it. So how do you know that's not going to be you? But try to just be consistent and don't give up. Other than that, I wish everyone the best of luck on their YouTube journey.